Hui Yin crouched in the corner of her compact earthen hut. The structure, 10 feet, 3.05 meters on each side, was but a single room excavated into the side of a small hill. The members of her family, her husband, their 2 daughters, and her mother, inhabited the sparse dwelling. They cooked outside, and their meals were typical of the time: venison, rice, apricots, edible roots, chestnuts, rabbits, and carp from nearby rivers. The mountains all around were well forested with a rich variety of tree species. Those on the more humid north-facing slopes included hazels, ash, maples, and lindens. The drier south-facing mountain slopes featured pines, honey locusts, oaks, and buckthorns. Over several centuries, the extensive natural forests succumbed to the need for cultivated land to provide crops for the growing population. Today, forests cover only about 1/5 of the province. Hui Yin met her husband, Nian Jun, at a communal celebration when they were both 13. It was clear to village elders that theirs would be a long and fruitful relationship. They married when Hui Yin was 16, and all the local and neighboring villagers attended their wedding. However, one spring, when the rivers were harsh and formidable, a flash flood swept Nianjun away. Searchers recovered his body downstream and transported it to the village's communal area. Hui Yin wept openly, and the pall cast over the village persisted for many days. Finally, it was the day of the burial. Making sure her metal wedding band was secured on her left ring finger, Hui Yin dressed in a plain gown. Squatting on the dirt floor of the hut, she plunged a knife into her heart. Knowing the deep and intense love shared by this couple, their family members placed them in the same grave facing each other, laying Hui Yin's head against the left shoulder of her husband and wrapping their arms around each other's waists. Carefully and reverently, villagers covered their bodies with earth and stones. The ceremony that followed celebrated their eternal love with solemn dances and the slow beat of drums. Husband and wife lay together, embracing each other for their journey into the afterlife. It was the ultimate expression of their love. 1,500 years later, the skeletons of an adult male and an adult female were discovered in a joint burial in Shanxi province. As a research study published in the International Journal of Osteoarchaeology in June 2021 reported, scientists found them in a loving embrace. On the left ring finger of the female was a metal band.